Good, Shot-town, baby. West side, but it's all up. If you're on social media, it's Brandon Alexander Williams. Brandon Alexander Williams. I'm gonna do two pieces to get out y'all face. If that's cool, say cool. Cool. All right. By the way, the book that I got for sale, the pages are melanin purple. And I say credit card. Square. And cash out. So, I heard my mama say all many dogs, and though she don't mean that shit, she repeated it so much, I started to believe that shit. She said all many dogs, and though she don't mean that shit, she repeated it so much, I started to believe that shit. I was too young to understand sarcasm. You couldn't tell me nothing. My mother was just as stubborn. Papa wouldn't argue with her, so she thought that he didn't love her. She got that foolishness from my auntie with her single ass. I remember it. I was in the kitchen washing dishes while long distance listening to my mama while she's sitting in the chair, getting locks twisted in the hair, and the logic that my auntie said got literally twisted in her head. She's like, in this life, love be no fair. For these experiences, there be no fare that you can pay off with C notes there. It's a different one. Dollars not accepted, insufficient funds. Cause for this love, learn and keep in mind that they only take the currency of time. So time went on and she got with this nigga that was treating her wrong. The whole time I was peeping it. First she would speak with him, and she thinks she need a man, so now she gotta be with him. He take her right, treat her nice. Next thing you know, she'll sleep with him. Months down the line, he keeping them eyes black, but she don't fight back unless it's right back to be with him. And I don't like that. Or the fact that she be believing him when he tell her bullshit. You think she be leaving him, but nope. Instead, she just watched him. Cause she said being lonely is not an option. But I'm young. So instead of me reading between the lines and seeing that my mama's thinking needed to be realigned, I saw the example to see in time, and he was heartless, but regardless got treated like he was prime. So with me seeing this, you know what happened to me inside? Myself turned to me and said that I wanted to be this guy. Mama treat him so good, but he do it so wrong. But she just put up with it and been through it so long. My daddy didn't do it, but she said to him so long. So I kind of think this dog ass dude is so on. Mama said all men are dogs, and though she don't mean that shit, she repeated it so much. I started to believe that shit. Time passed and she's saying the same quote to me. So now I'm thinking that this is the man I am supposed to be. So I soon replaced the word man with dog. It didn't seem that bad of a word to me, because when you think about it, man's best friend. That's my dog. What's up, dog? Who her? I go and come, but G, I see she stays, so if I'm a D-O-G, then she's my B-I-T-C-H. My mama said all many dogs, and though she don't mean that shit, she repeated it so much, I started to believe that shit. Because, you know, I got with this woman that broke my heart, and I was pissed because I let what she did affect me so much, because I couldn't get back at her and be her equal. I was taught you gotta get him first, or it's your ego. I didn't learn equal, so I set it to make people feel like I felt, because hurt people. Plus, my papa, he just a sucker. Mama didn't stay and go with him, and for whatever reason, she with this homie that's bogus, so I'm going in. One of the many hours sex and I've been on for years, she opened up to me exposing her fears. I told her what I had, so I'm blowing smoke in her ears, clouding her thoughts, just like dude did mom's, while he was holding the rear. I said I want to take time off, because I was bored on the real. She told me, you broke my heart, but now I'm ignoring the tears. Now I got 2 more girls and 4, switching a different pair of women doing mental damage, but shit, man, I didn't care. Rush, rinse, and repeat after I spill out the plan. More random sex to temporarily feel like a man, because when I tell guys, they respond positive and make me feel like the man. Even though after I'm done coming, I feel like a young dummy that's horny and less of a man I am when I'm telling that story. You see, the last woman that dated me, she told me she took a chance because she wasn't believing the hype, nor did she care that my reputation preceded me. And when she left, she told me that she needed me to understand that she would not be dogged and mistreated, so she was leaving me. I waited for her to call me a dog, but in the last of her speech to me, she said she wouldn't, because somebody had just misleaded me. And these quotes echoed and repeatedly played in my head like an indecisive hair cut his hand without his barber license for slicing and then another strand. Yeah, brother, man, it's deeper than just macking, right? She said I wasn't acting right. And that dog word just described what I was acting like. It don't make me that just because of what my actions is. It's just a slang far-fetched noun posing as an adjective. Taken out of context, given another definition and spoken said through this mother of learning and repetition. She say, it don't make me that just because of what my actions is. Dog is just a slang far-fetched noun posing as an adjective. Taken out of context, given another definition, and spoken said through this mother of learning and repetition. Niggas ain't shit. all men are dogs. And oh, she don't mean that shit. She repeated it so much. I started to believe that shit. So what? Now you saying that I'm crazy? You saying this how I'm not supposed to treat a lady? You saying this how I'm not supposed to be behaving? Or before you take that critic seat and proceed to degrade me, remember you haven't seen what I've seen and didn't raise me. The makings of a dog.